Please put your hands together for Morgan Moore.
I'm going to try to get through this without breaking down, so bear with me. Okay. All right. So Natalie told me I had 5 to 7 minutes, so I trimmed my speech down to 22, which will still be shorter than Cliff's. Sorry, Cliff. Sorry. But if I go too long, send your granddaughter back up here. So I first want to recognize some very special people in the room with us tonight. First, my co-honorees, Lisa and Cliff. It's a privilege to be recognized alongside you both, and I hope you experience as much joy as I do sharing this stage together. Scott Heidish, Vice President of Workplace Benefit Sales and Account Management, representing senior leadership. Scott managed to thread the needle between extensive work and personal travel to be here. I want to thank him and the other members of our senior leadership team for their support of me in this event. Don Weitzel, RVP of the Southeast. Ron came off the bench to be here tonight, so I greatly appreciate his flexibility and his immediate support of me. Unfortunately, one of my longtime mentors, Jennifer Moses, couldn't be here tonight due to illness. While this is deeply disappointing, I know she is here in spirit. Love you, JMO. Chris Burnett, RVP of the Southwest, and his wife, Kathy. Chris and I first met on a recruiting trip to Athens years ago. To have him and his wife here tonight means so much to me. They also traveled the furthest, all the way from Orange County, California. Don't feel sorry for them because they live in Orange County, California. Reed Matheny, RVP of the Atlantic Coast, and his wife, Teresa. Reed was my first manager and mentor at Principal. I've learned so much from him and Teresa, both professionally and personally. I believe my relationship with Reed is unlike any in corporate America, but my hope for every young person in this room is that they find a mentor and manager like the one I've been fortunate to find in him. Adam Bruckman, CEO of One Digital, and his wife, Adrienne. I met the Bruckmans shortly after I joined Principal, and we formed a lasting relationship. Today, One Digital is my largest broker partnership, and there are many of Adam's employees I wish could be here tonight, but I'm incredibly grateful for Adam and his wife representing them all. My paternal family, including, and she may be upset with me for this, my 92 years young grandmother, who to this day can still handle martinis better than I can. Meeting my paternal family in my 20s gave me significant insight into the debate over nature versus nurture. I can trace some of the fire in me back to New York, where my late grandfather and grandmother started their family. I changed my name from my biological mother's last name, Gant, to Moore in 2014. Today, I'm the last generation of Moore, assuming there are no other surprises. My hope is that I've made and will continue to make the Moore name proud. Robin Sherry Stockton, yes, parents of Gunnar Stockton. And no, he's not in the room tonight. I wasn't going to let him steal my moment. Sherry was my middle school guidance counselor at a time in my life that was falling apart. Her and Rob opened their home to me, and it was the first time I got to see a life that I wanted to live, one I eventually want to build for myself. Over many years, they taught me so much, lessons that still guide me today. While their influences over me can be seen today, I still can't throw a damn football. My partner, Peter. Peter's never been to Georgia, so what a hell of a way to welcome him to my home state. He's a Cornell grad, so while both our alma maters bleed red, which, by the way, told me earlier that it's not actually red, it's a different variation of red, I'll have him converted from a Cornell Bear to a Georgia Bulldog soon enough. My 4 best friends, Mattia, Tyler, Dane, and Katie, some of the happiest moments in my life have been with them. Over my 34-year journey, I've lived many different lives, and if I could change one thing, it would be having those 4 with me through them all. Lastly, thank you to everyone in this room, especially the dean and the development and alumni relations team, for the opportunities they gave me in college and the support they continue to show me 12 years later. When I was in Terry working this very event, I can remember looking around the room and wanting to be more than I was, to be a part of something bigger. I recall looking up at the stage and dreaming of walking across it one day. It was those experiences that pushed me to work hard for what I want in life. To be up here tonight is surreal, and I'm deeply honored to receive this year's award for Outstanding Young Alumni. For me, the path to this moment has been anything but linear. It's been filled with questions that began at an early age and lingered for far too long. Questions like, have I done enough, or am I enough? A tug of war between self-doubt and self-belief. It's been a long and not always quiet battle. I spent much of my early life trying to rewrite my past. For many years, I believed that my value, my potential, had to look a certain way. I thought I had to check certain boxes: accolades, appearance, titles, and background. I thought I had to escape my story in order to succeed. But what I've come to understand is it's not about rewriting my past, it's about redefining it. Taking the powerful emotions that grew from my childhood and refocusing them into pursuing something greater than what I had ever known. No longer is pain and anger pulling me through life. Now determination, resilience, and vision are pushing me from behind. I'm here tonight because a constellation of people believed in me when I didn't know how to believe in myself. Throughout my life, these people have shaped me in ways I can never fully articulate. From an elementary school principal who saw my spark before I could name it, to teachers who gave me second chances, to a guidance counselor and her husband who saw not where I was, but where I could go, to a manager and his wife who opened up their home and family, to other managers and executives who saw a path for me and have helped pave it, to Terry faculty and staff who gave me a world of opportunity, to people like Mary Virginia Terry for their friendship and tremendous support, to my biological family who have proven that life is better when you spend less time dwelling on the past and more time celebrating what's to come, to my best friends who have made my life so bright and full of adventure and whose unconditional love has meant more to me than they'll ever know, to a partner who's patient, kind, and gentle and sees the best in me when I only see the worst, and to countless others who went out of their way to show me love, support, and to push me when I needed it most. Today, I'm a collage of all those who have ever invested in me, and I've made an intentional effort to make good on those investments by being the best person I can be and paying it forward. What I've learned over my lifetime, and what tonight affirms, is that the ability to make a difference has little to do with fame or fortune or power. You just need the desire to leave this world better than you found it. A willingness to show up not just for yourself, but for others. I've learned the most meaningful thing we can do is to reach in someone's life and help change a trajectory that once felt certain. I'm learning that life's greatest achievement isn't money or title, it's the positive impact we have on each other's lives. I'm a testament to this. Proof that approaching life this way may not necessarily change the world, but change the world for someone. At age 31, I finalized plans to establish 2 endowments, one for general support of the college and another for needs-based scholarships supporting students who have been orphaned, placed in foster care, under court protection or legal guardianship, or who are determined to be homeless. These endowments represent a commitment to those who have shaped who I am today and a determination to do what I can to positively impact others like me. If the troubles of my past have given me the opportunity to change the trajectory of less fortunate students, I'd live those moments of my life 1,000 times over. While these endowments won't change anyone's past, they will help build bridges to brighter futures, and I can think of no greater joy than playing a part in that. I originally established these endowments to be funded through my estate, but today I couldn't be prouder to be actively supporting the needs-based scholarship. And it will be an incredible day for me when the first C. Morgan Moore Scholarship is awarded. For me, this award represents something so much deeper than recognition. It represents a convergence, a moment in my life where every part of my story has come together. My pain, my joy, my success, my failure, my adoptive family, my paternal family, my friends, my partner, my professional career, and my college career, all sharing space in the same room at the same tables for the first time in my life. It's a moment I will never forget, so thank you all for sharing it with me. Thank you to all who worked tirelessly to make this moment possible. Thank you to Natalie Glenn and her team. Thank you to this year's co-chairs, Sam and Emmy. Thank you to the Alumni Board, the Dean, the college, and the university for honoring not just my work, but my journey. While this award has my name on it, it belongs to every person who's ever poured into me. Every person who reminded me that our past doesn't disqualify us, it equips us. I'll work the rest of my life to honor this award, this college, and this university, and the people in the room. While I'm still chasing big dreams for myself and expectations for myself, what this life has taught me thus far is success is not measured by what you gain, but how many lives you change along the way. And I hope I'll change many, because you all have changed mine. Go Dogs.